Yeah, playing until my head explodes, says Serral. Which seems to have been about 3 hours, which is longer than most people. I'll give him that. That's a pretty long stream for Serral.
Is this Rainer's account? No, this is not Rainer's account.
He's rank 4 GM? Ah, it's his Smurf account.
I did see some of the GSL matches.
You know, I don't know how long it's going to take him to find a game. The thing is, when Serral is on stream, like, everyone in the top 32 queues up. That is what happens. Like, if Rainer or Clem, or literally Clem, like... Okay, I guess it's just Clem.
Account, actually. I'm playing on the wrong account.
He's playing on a barcode. Why do you have a barcode at 7,000 MMR, Serral?
Right,
that doesn't even make any sense. Like, it's not like they're not gonna know who you are. There are 2 Zerg players, and Rainer doesn't play on a... There are literally only 2 Zerg players above 6,800, and Rainer doesn't play on a barcode. Who are you hiding from? Like, what? What's the point? I don't know. He goes and plays Direct Strike, and people... All right, he's actually a huge Direct Strike fan. He doesn't like people knowing his Direct Strike strategies. That's it. I think that's it. Is it... Do you think he framed his webcam to get both I Am Katowice trophies in? I don't think that's an accident. I don't think Serral makes accidents. Because he's only, like, halfway up that webcam. If the webcam was more, like, realistically framed, you wouldn't be able to see the entirety of those 2 trophies in the background. I'm just... But that... That sounds like he has black or brown keys. The much softer ones. We gotta turn it up, the ASMR. Yes, why? Who are you trying to impress, Serral, with your APM spam? Hmm? You trying to pretend like you're a high-level player with all that APM? That's what I like. Psh, what a waste. All right, I've watched hundreds of games, and I can tell you that you're not even doing anything. 500 APM of spam, but yeah, full on yawn. What is that little indicator? Like, what is that rotating thing there? Oh, Basilisk. They got a little rotating animation. Is he gonna lose a drone? So supposedly he beat Clem 3-0 in I Am Katowice, but this is the ladder, which is what really matters. And that's why we can't buff Protoss.
My poor position was awful there accidentally.
What?
My poor position was awful there accidentally.
I still have no idea what he said. Something accidentally.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hey, Mojiko.
Just as I deserve.
Something
Oops,
smart.
Should have killed that actually. If I had my queen on the high ground.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't show his hotkeys. Yes, that reminds me when I still pretty much everything he says is just write it down and put it in like a religious text 200 years from now. It's gonna be the Marcus Aurelius of our time. But like when he's like, no, I'm practicing not using control groups. Well, obviously using control groups to flip between. Which one of you brought that to me? Like, does Serral not use control groups? Like, no, he's just not looking at them. Because who looks at their control? Like, he's hitting the button and he knows what's on it, of course. Like, you get 2% more screen space. if you don't show control groups. So, yeah, I think his graphics settings are like super high contrast, very intentionally. I'm not sure exactly what they're like the hybrid settings. I think he has reflections turned off, definitely. And then, like, I can't tell if he has physics turned off either, but we'll see soon enough. Probably. So that way units just kind of die instead of start flying all over the screen, which is not... does look very cool. And also serves no purpose once the unit is dead, besides looking cool.
Our forces are under attack.
Baneling nest, 4th base.
Our forces are under attack.
The queen groups.
Forces are under attack.
Oh no.
Well, that's so bad.
Ah, yes.
That's actually horrific.
The typical response to getting bullied by Terran.
Evolution complete.
Yeah, that's a good point. Serral's playing with all HP bars, which, like, I recently, well, mostly I turned it to damaged
Gonna
for
be very
streaming.
hard from this position.
So far, he's lost like 2 drones, been annoyed by the Liberator, and I think he may have lost the Queen in the main. He's like, well, pretty much fuck it over now. Like, what a mess on screen.
major
You know,
damage
I'm gonna
to
go
his
ahead
leg,
and
but
yeah,
it's
this
still a
Serral guy.
terrible
Has he ever
start.
heard of not looking at all the health bars at once?
I'm not even injecting my main base right now.
Yeah, I used to use all health bars, but pretty much for the
Previous
stream and
previous is
casting,
amazing.
I switched to
That's
damaged,
something.
and I eventually got used to it. It definitely is better for, like, actually looking, but for someone who can
move the
probably
queen
look
to
at
my
the
main
screen
base at
and
some point here.
interpret that information in a fraction of a second, clearly, it works fine. What was that? Time to retreat. He may have been trying to use steel. He was trying to use steel hotkeys with Alt, which if you hit it slightly off, it just does pings, which obviously don't have a purpose. Notice how he already had his camera location set up for those bases and just jumped to it immediately?
Evolution complete.
That's what they're doing at the start of the game when they're jumping that minimap camera around. I think Serral has like 8 base cameras, which I'm limited to like 4 or 5. Because past that, like, the hands... You might not put him on the F keys, but it's likely he does.
Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Already moved the other army into position to deal with the northern attack. And getting zoned out. That's a tough tank push. Does he have any upgrades finishing? Is that why we're waiting here? I mean, you want to wait till the last possible second. Goddamn Liberator. Oh, no.
Oh my god, why did I give that up? Oh.
So oh no was right then. I don't... Oh, but his counterattack is coming in late.
Are under attack.
Oh my god, an idiotic mistake to give that base up, honestly. Holy crap. That's literally the only thing I couldn't have done. So bad.
The hive cluster is under attack.
And I quote Serral. So bad. Idiotic mistake. For those of you who think, like, what level is pretty good?
Evolution complete.
Well, when we find that out, we'll let you know.
Field. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Look at that Baneling split off. Though it was too little there, but Clem's just playing a very textbook game right now.
are under attack.
Serral's under the streamer pressure.
Are under attack.
Clem's been doing a lot more siege tank pushes. I wonder if he's trying to, like, prepare for the Widowmine nerf.
Evolution complete.
Though, he's also said it doesn't really matter much, especially in TV. Like, a little bit less radius doesn't matter too much against players like Serral.
Depleted.
It's more going to be like a Masters League buff, to be honest. I guess the bigger nerf is the targeting line, but still, players like Serral
Annoying game. I mean, it's over already.
Field
You can't really do any mistake like that against there and hope to win.
evolution complete.
It's taken him exactly
Wouldn't that
one
be like
game
the
to
biggest
sound like
mistake
me
you
on the
can do?
ladder. Alright, that makes me feel a little better. Not really better, but like, valid. Better would imply, like, good.
He's like 50 supply ahead. GG.
Oh yeah, Clem's maxed out.
Yeah, I got a bit scary
At
when I saw
10
the
minutes.
Helion, so you got a little bit lucky
Your
there for
dedication
sure.
will be rewarded.
Well, it's good Helion movement for the most part.
can be
Because I saw the
literal
Helions
world
go
champion
here,
with
so I
it.
was really worried he's gonna run by here. Oh, he went back. I literally didn't see that. I thought he was here and he was gonna help at push this base, so I had all my queens here. Yeah, that was a really bad actually. Yeah, it was an easy cleanup. That lost me the game for sure. Then I guess even here just letting him kill the base was also a mistake, but if these queens were here the whole time, then the base never dies. That was like a pretty bad fight, but it's good enough.
Let's
there
see
if
how
I
many
just
points.
duked that earlier.
Minus
I'm gonna change the account.
23.
Put this one for now. I don't have any extras.
Don't go anywhere. I like it.
So
I
have to
like
put that
the.
screen.
I've always enjoyed the like hyper professional like out of game screens, and then you just transition to like webcam. Oh,
Terrible game. Thanks for the sub.
so what happens is he's leaving Grandmaster
And
every day,
CSD, W and DR.
and then he gets placed back into it every day because his MMR is so high. But he leaves it in order to hide the match history and stuff like that, or make it a little harder to snipe. Oh
It's
my!
a red
He just
Cine
logged off his
2D.
rank 4 GM account into a different account, not named Serral. That's rank 3 GM. So, for those of you wondering how many Zergs there are on the EU ladder, there's about, like, in the entire European ladder, there's like 40 Zergs, something like that. And it appears at least 3 of them are Serral. I'm not sure how many are in, like, the top 16. His military. Oh, yeah, Serral is going to his obligatory military service. Is there any player? So he loads into a game and sighs. Is there any situation in
always
which he
playing
wouldn't do that? Is my question. Like, is there any
Crossbar
situation
code
where
and,
like
Clem. Then I'm streaming. It's fine. It's just I would rather not have to work so hard.
can I get that? Can I just one more time?
Then I'm streaming.
Hmm.
I'm just always playing against this crossbar god and Clem. Then I'm streaming. It's fine. It's just I would rather not have to work so hard. I'd rather have a more relaxing games here.
Oh, Serral. Serral's caught in a weird spot where if he plays on any account that isn't top 10 GM, it's literally just going to be constantly asking, why are you bullying, you know, everyone? But if he does play on these accounts, he's going to be playing the same 2 to 4 people. Clem is a sweaty. Clem knows what he like at this level. It's not like Clem is just queuing up randomly. He knows what he's doing. He's like, finally. I mean, Clem can go about 50-50 with Serral on most days. I think it's just tournaments when Serral really locks it down, but... Ah, yes. So, right now... the Wind Traders are the top of GM. There are... about 5 Zergs in the top 16, of which we've now confirmed that Serral is 3 of them. Raynor is another one. And there's a barcode that is probably not Serral, because it's only 6,700. Like, But yeah. I do like... It is streaming, like, it's actually... What I've found when... I've talked about it before, but streaming is all about saying the same things, like, every 20 minutes, so whatever. Literally talking. Literally, the act of talking can move your hand a little bit, right? Like, you're moving a bit. And that sometimes is enough to, like, wander a few extra banelings in. Or be a little off-center on the creep tumor. Like, the actual mouse accuracy is less.
Gonna be in time.
Which makes it a small percentage more difficult. And when we're measuring timings in, like, seconds, it adds up. I think Serral, since he doesn't stream very often, is disproportionately affected by it. Because Serral is usually about as close to perfect as anyone. So, being slightly less perfect... Oh my god. Wow. Serral does care about the people. On his streamer account, he has his control groups. Oh, I think he got sick of the question about his control groups, so he just shows his control groups on his streamer account. He's learning.
I forgot to make my overlord. Supply block.
Makes more sense.
Oh my gosh.
So, what are you doing in ZVP? We saw him just outright lose to Clem in ZVT, but that, like, you get a little behind. That's pretty textbook, but I have no idea. Like, I'm pretty lost in ZVP at the moment. Where it feels like you should go Ravager Ling, but unless you're already ahead, it doesn't trade very well with the Blink Stalkers, so...
Clem, but no, I'm keeping that spore for some.
Oh yeah, Serral. Sure. I don't know if he's the first one to be. Yeah. It's called the Finnish Defense Sports School, where it's like a special branch, or not even really branch, but it's like a special academy for what is historically, if you read, I read through the site. It's historically supposed to be like peak physical condition, like international level athletes. So, while I don't think Serral is out of shape by any means, I think he may be the first example of not exactly physical prowess athlete participating in this. The idea is like they're also like they're not entirely abandoning practice and training. Like, they still have their service and, like, boot camp and everything. But it's not, like, your standard sort of service as well. So, that is very interesting.
So bad already.
Which means he may be able to participate in some tournaments throughout the year is part of it. Like, that's kind of the intent.
Supply block after supply block after supply block after supply block.
The streamer experience.
Supply blocked again. This is just so bad already. I don't know what else to say.
You know how many days this makes me? It does not good, but validated. so many days, I'm like, well, maybe today I'll play pretty okay. I get 3 minutes into the first game. It's like, fuck this game, man. I'm gonna...
Supply block after supply block after supply block after supply block.
Is this just a depths? Looks like it.
After supply block again. This is tragically bad. Yeah, it wasn't too long.
His English vocabulary is better than mine.
Our forces are under attack.
Tragically bad, disastrous, idiotic, horrible. These are so far the adjectives he's used to describe his gameplay.
Are under attack.
Oh, again supply blocked. It's okay though, because I already have good drone count, so now it doesn't matter as long as he doesn't attack. But it's just terrible play.
Terrible's a bit uninspired.
That's all it is.
Forces are under attack. Our forces
Couple
are
roads.
under attack.
What was that? Was that a spire? I think it's a Hydra Den based on the size of the minimap.
Our forces are under attack.
I wonder if he normally... I don't think he normally listens to music. Like, he just has the StarCraft music on, but quiet.
Are under attack.
Who's the opponent? 6900 Barcode Protoss,
If metamorphosis
which is either Showtime, Raynor as Protoss, or maybe Skillus. Like, Serral isn't sure who it is, or at least he says it's this Barcode Protoss, which either means he knows who it is and he doesn't want to call them out, or he's actually not sure. But I'm sure he has. Oh, MaxPax. How could I forget about MaxPax?
shield depleted.
It is yeah, it's probably MaxPax actually.
Complete. Forces are under attack.
Brenda.
Cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
This was a weird opening by him.
It was a weird opening. He went like adept into Robo, like
Bad by me.
with no Stargate at all. Does Serral contaminate? Oh my god, he knew he would survive another hit, but he got unlucky and died.
Wasted now.
He could have contaminated the Robo Bay, but he
isn't that meaningful. It's gonna finish anyways, most likely.
still though, look at that mouse accuracy. That's why Serral at 450 APM gets more done than most players at 500 plus. Even when he's streaming here, like
Forces are under attack.
Like, it's just, like, I can't keep up with what he's actually doing because he's not repeating it. He just does it, and he's confident he did it, and he moves on. I've noticed when he's streaming, sometimes he fucks it up a lot more than he's used to. So, that's where it goes sideways. But, like, he's so confident that he did it right the first time, he can just move on. Which is not some, like, most players will make sure that, like, even pros will like make sure they'll like double up on the actions. Just okay, like. But if you can cut out that extra like confirmation, like that spam, then well, what you're left with is ridiculous efficiency. Force fields, but he's got the Vipers. He's got 2 control groups here of his ground army. He right-clicked the Vipers on the Ravagers, so that way they wouldn't wander too far forward. somehow managed to avoid feedbacks, but yeah, that did not go great. He lost way too much lane bane, but he's already rebuilding.
The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces
Like, you look at it, you're like, well, that didn't go great, but you look at his supply,
Oh, he just blinked forward there.
and he's at 190.
cluster is under
Oh my god, units everywhere.
evolution complete.
The pre-yank. Oh, that looks so weird. Oh yeah, and you can see as physics turned. Like, the units just die. They don't, like, go flying across the screen and stuff. Which is objectively less cool. But obviously easier to follow. Serral have an APM counter. I don't think he needs one. But his average APM is around 450 to 500.
Didn't kill anything.
Which is insanely
horrific.
fast, but also less than
I don't know.
half a dozen other Zergs on average.
There, to be honest.
It comes down to, like,
No way to
stylistic
win
choices
MMR.
and how you do your control groups and stuff. Like, at that level, like, you can easily get 100 more APM if you do the
Operates are
auto
not
steal
unluckily
groups and
it's
stuff
on
like that, or
1/4,
rapid fire everything.
So
Thank you, T-Max.
maybe if I.
Love the YouTube videos. Literally the only person laughing in the gym when I watch
Maybe
every
there's
morning.
a way.
Are under attack.
I know my hotkeys are constantly messed up. Like, hats there.
Yeah, this is the streamer experience. I would like, I think there's still a demographic for, like, if Serral just didn't have his camera on and wasn't doing commentary, maybe between the games where he just played, but I mean, it's not like he needs to make that streamer money, all right? I think he's only streaming more because he's going to military, so, like, this is his last opportunity, and there are no major tournaments
The upgrades
anytime
don't
soon,
really
so
matter that much. His army is just so much better.
he's doing it for the fans. Like, that's why he has that military command in his title. This is the best way of getting the message out on that, for those wondering.
Evolution complete.
To get Pro Lord somehow, but
I do
that's
think he's doing it for the
harder.
fans, though. Like he knows people are going to wonder what's up,
Is under attack.
and ideally they want to watch him stream. So this is the time to do it.
Our mutation are under attack. Our forces are under evolution complete. Metamorphosis complete.
Mandatory, not quite like Korea, but similar.
Complete.
From my understanding, in Finland,
Sadly, 3 Pro Lords aren't enough.
his service is 6 to 12 months. From what I read, it's 6 months of active service, like living in the barracks, and then like 6 months of active reserve. And notice when Serral chose to do it, in April. So that means he's avoiding winter. At least, like, some puns intended. But he's like, April to November. If you were to choose 6 months, and he did it, like, with no...
Oh, he's scared of
there
his
is a major
Pro Lords,
tournament, but...
actually. I don't think he realizes how little I have.
One Broodlord is very scary. 3 Broodlords is less scary somehow, because then you realize they don't have that many Broodlords.
Maybe shouldn't show them.
I think what happens is, like, the baseline is 6 months, and then you still have some restrictions on after 6 months, but I obviously am not the expert. But it isn't 2 years like Korea, on average. Which means, well, hopefully he can participate in at least the Saudi Arabia finals. Which he kind of robbed himself a bit. In the ZVZ was a disaster. We'll see. This is Maru's
Yeah, he
chance
missed a massive
again.
opportunity.
I'm so
He gets
excited to
stay
be
moved there. Now
disappointed
I'm
by
actually have
Maru
8
again.
Pro Lords, so
Depleted.
it's still probably gonna happen because naturally I have no lurkers or anything here, so
This is when
Just gonna
MaxPax
split
decides
push, it's
to
pretty
actually
much
show up. All
game
right, and
over,
takes
but-
it.
Evolution complete. Our force evolution complete. Mineral field depleted. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
I like how the game was going so horribly, yet here we are.
Okay, let's see if we can.
I think he's losing, though. Like, right now, Serral has no map control. Is excitement from disappointment something you learned in StarCraft? Oh, I kind of stopped rooting for Maru in non-GSL tournaments, like, 5 years ago. And that's been good ever since. Like, because there's an ongoing thread on Team Liquid, like, Maru did not play well today, which is almost always these, like, weekend tournaments where he has to travel that historically have not been his strong suit at all. Like, going out a lot of the time in, like, the round of 8 and stuff. And then even getting to the finals at I Am Katowice, and supposed to be, like, the heavy favorite, and then Oliveira's, like... Like, that was the moment. He got there again against Serral, but that went exactly how you expected, I think. Look at those control groups. He has 4 army control groups, and he's actually using them. I do wonder if he rebinds 7 and 8, or he actually uses it.
Okay, I might try to switch.
He has 5. Actually, he
now.
has like 6, but like 4 baseline army control groups, and they're not like types of units; they're groups. Like he has banelings in each of them, but it's like Ravagerling.
Oh my god, so bad.
Which is, I think most of you know, that's insanely hard to do and not lose track of. And also feel like you need to use Select All Army. Like, I think many players at higher level will be like, well, I have a control group for my air units and a control group for my ground units. But Serral's over here with, you know, just
Seems to be there
mix and match. You see him
side as well.
resetting him every time he goes for a fight and stuff, too. Unfortunately, he's not been able to do any damage. So there's probably like 6 carriers. Oh, he's not building any out of that star. Oh, what the fuck? Now that's a play. Oh, I like that move, actually. A lot. He just repositioned his army, like, with the mothership, over to the left side to break that base. And he didn't sacrifice anything to do it, because the army had already backed off. And that's the first time Serral's seen the mothership. So it worked perfectly. My god. I like the sentries over here.
Oh my, he just recalls there. That's disappointing.
The sentries didn't really do anything, but the idea was cool.
Let's see if we can kill that maybe.
Mutation complete.
Ooh, Tempest.
Oh, now he has the Tempest.
Kind of surprising there's no Corruptors. Lurkers was on. Oh, there are the Corruptors. Ah.
Our forces are under attack.
Because obviously you're anticipating the switch in a Tempest or Carrier. Yeah. Yeah. That was like a double sigh. He managed,
Fucking
like,
he's
Serral's so
losing a
efficient, he
lot of
managed to
units.
sigh twice in a single sigh.
Yeah, there's not much I can do at this point anymore. But what I should do is try to get rid of these units.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, he's trading out his Roach Baneling for probably Lurker Broodlord.
Are under attack.
There's nothing left to kill.
Vespene guys are exhausted.
And he's buying so much time he can rebuild. Though, he hasn't decided what to... Oh, he's building infestors. I'm not sure what he just added there from the eggs, but... I'm gonna assume that was Corruptors.
Our forces are under attack.
think based on the money. And then he just makes like 12 more Broodlords. Like you go like 20 Broodlords, 25 Corruptors, and a bunch of Spellcasters.
Complete. Our forces are under attack.
Leading with the
Oh
Infestor.
my.
They're taking a long time to build. Those were all Infestors?
Under attack.
Infestor Broodlord!
It's impossible at this point.
Impossible.
Impossible
I
at
predict
this
this game
point.
is 33 minutes long. Alright. With Serral losing. That's my prediction.
Well, I need to get a couple of good fights. That's the way to do it. But
But the problem is like, what is the
extra fire,
objective
even though I'm really
here?
poor.
What is the objective for Serral? Like, killing bases is no longer a realistic option with this sort of army that you desperately need to be on creep. So right now he has not, like, his only objective is to be as cost effective as possible, and you know, prevent who I'm going to assume is MaxPax from stealing his base here. Maybe try to get a neural, but he has to sit behind his sporchards. That's our new term. And just kind of try to save more money than his opponent. Oh wow, that zoning time warp. But the neural. Well, the fungal. And gets the mothership, but the attack on the other side. Well. Yeah, Protoss very likely has 3,000-4,000 gas in the bank right now. The minerals are kind of irrelevant, especially since there's no carriers.
Man, he's messing up so incredibly bad.
Loses 2 Tempests. Wow, this guy is legitimately the biggest trash I've ever seen. Just entirely trash. 100% full trash. 3 Tempests. 4 Tempests. Okay, well, he is messing up pretty bad now.
Oops.
Wow, that's a lot of Immortals. Twitch chat. No, Twitch chat just pretends to be so. Pro gamers are always like this. Because if both players play perfect from a certain position, it's pretty clear who wins. Of course, even Serral doesn't play perfect, so... But, like, Protoss was in a position that he should have been able to close it out. But he's been bleeding out units, he hasn't been able to lock it down. And now Serral has slowly but surely been able to grind it back. Getting any bases. Though it is a bit odd that did you see how many cannons? You can see it on the minimap. There's like 30 cannons up there. It's ridiculous. I mean, well, how else are you going to spend your money? It's 15 Immortals, like 10 Tempest, Mothership, plenty of Templar. I like the gateway units. Templar aren't even really gateway units, like... I wouldn't count them. No Zealots or Stalkers, certainly. Maybe like 4 Zealots for attempted counter. But at this point, you're just... Yeah, there you go. To take the Watchtower. Is that all of the Lurkers? Yeah, you gotta keep the pressure on to force the issue. But he's gotta be very careful that he doesn't get flanked by the Mothership army. Yeah.
I am uncertain.
Thank you, Grey Mamba. Gifted 10 subs to the people. Thank you for the generosity. Yeah. He uses this opportunity to siege up that side base, but also, of course, doesn't want to end up losing the center. He's trying to find a fight where he can neural and just turn it. So I'm wondering now if Protoss has like it. Serral's definitely been making progress here. He has more in the bank than he did, but the Tempests are still.
Oh my, why are the units coming back from there? That's
Did
so
you
bad.
select all army? What a noob.
The hive cluster is under attack.
I think he may have selected all army and moved his broodlords away from the base that he wanted to kill. But now he's like, ah, fuck it.
Our forces are under attack. Field depleted. The hive cluster is under attack. Vespene geyser exhausted. The hive
Yeah, get those trophies. Take those trophies down. They go to whoever this ladder nerd is. Very likely MaxPax. Well, at this rate, he will never have one of those trophies because he won't participate, but... which is quite a point of contention. Yanks out the Oracle.
Our forces are under attack.
Like... this is so... it's so hard to just not be bleeding out units constantly. I don't know how he's able to just keep an army alive. It always feels like you're losing a couple, like a bunch of corruptors here, some lurkers there against Skytoss. But somehow he's able to just like keep this core army together. Because it's because he's preempting all the army movements now. Like, he's managed to take most of the initiative. Oh, he grabs all the... I don't...
So bad, I lost every infestor almost.
Yeah, well... yeah, that's more... yeah.
I could dive on them, but...
He's a little bit slow in following it up with the corruptors and ended up just losing all the infestors. I'm gonna have one or two carriers because Serral just yank them out and they won't do enough damage to matter to anyone.
We lost that
What
already, no reason to...
He's just giving up the main. Morphs a lair at a very precarious pace.
Dive.
Like you do in Serral's position, I mean, he's been saying it. You gotta play perfect for like 10 to 20 minutes in order to drag it back. Like if you lose map control and they get all their bases, you're not going to be able to fight. You have to just chip away. Which is... ooh... well, that's a big mistake. The recall didn't go through, which means it's on cooldown, but it didn't work. And now that army is stuck in the main. That was a big mistake. So now the army has to try to get out. So Serral's got him cornered in his own base. Oh my...
I haven't landed a single fungal so far.
well... unfortunately, the storms are pretty good. It's the mothership. Well, that was a disaster. That's more like it. He's down to 145. He may kill this army, though.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm glad to see that this is... This looks more...
Well, I had no
well,
spire.
a much higher level version of...
basically, this is all I have now.
of my games there. He ate so many storms because he
That's
was
really
trying to
bad.
kite.
I didn't realize I lost my backup spire as well.
Now, it depends on how much the Protoss has in the bank right now.
He's going air as well.
Serral has no gas. He lost a lot of infestors there. And he doesn't have an army that can just... are those ultras? He's like, ah, fuck it.
Mineral field
I think he canceled a bunch of
like the only thing I could make.
ultra... wait, I don't even know when he built an Ultralisk Cavern. But he was trying to land the fungals on the army and then kite in with corruptors. Like you take a swipe with the corruptors, you back out. But the fungals kept coming up short. Remember, fungal range was nerfed by 1 because of some player out there.
Where's my spire? Oh, there it is.
and the corruptors just kept getting stormed and not hitting anything. He was trying to literally just like take a quick swipe and then dive out so that way he didn't eat the whole storm.
Bad.
Motherships cannot be neural parasited. They can be
My
abducted,
army is just so garbage.
which I think is stupid, and looks ridiculous every time. But that is where we are.
He can just rebuild the Tempest and I have no real counter for them.
Forces are under attack.
Well, this game, I mean, Serral's maxed out still somehow. But they're a bunch of ultras. So... Burrow's the queen.
Forces are under attack.
I mean...
Oh, my hive is just starting now.
Yeah, he lost the hive and is now restarting a hive at a base that it's kind of precarious.
Forces are under attack.
There's the carriers.
Okay, he made a really
And the
bad
void
army,
rays.
actually.
Oh, that was a smart move. Another strong sigh from Serral, I gotta say. Beautifully executed sigh there.
Under attack.
Yeah. We're not done yet. Encore.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Remember how he started this game with like, when I'm streaming, I'd like to play games that are, you know, a little more relaxing. And here we are. He just lost to Clem, and now this is what he's playing.
Evolution.
Well, that is quite a move. Well, we'll see. I assume there's a revelation, but the lurkers... That's a lot of storm. Parasitic bomb. Well, that actually... There's no detection. So the lurkers are just ruining everything. Is Serral winning? What the hell was that recall? Well, huh. I have no idea why he decided that was the move. Mr. Protoss here. Probably MaxPax. Why doesn't go 1 to 4 Tempest? Because Tempest don't counter Corruptors either.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
Though it was a very odd move to just YOLO it in.
Oh my god. I thought that was his whole army, and yet he comes with another exactly similar size.
Yeah, this is the it seems like there was just enough in the bank at the moment. Especially gas, which is probably why... Yeah, well, that's still a bad fight. Like, what is he doing? Oh my god, Serral's gonna win.
Barely. Hope that's enough though.
Jesus, he did it.
He messed that up so bad.
But that's true, but still.
He was winning insanely hard. He could have just moved me when I had my first 3 rulers, but
So just
I guess he didn't
survive
want to risk it
35
at
minutes.
that point, but later on he also threw pretty hard.
Well, I mean, that's another one of like, well, if he just played
Making so
correctly
many
instead of
immortals,
incorrectly.
but they're really hard to deal with for sure. No, nothing really deals with the immortals. Except for Prolords. Yeah. It's pretty much unlosable at this point.
But he managed it. Yeah, that was like
For him.
between the mothership, like the mothership threw
Still
the game
defense
multiple
bases.
times for him. He recalled
Whatsoever.
into the main and then messed up his
Also,
recall
Tempest as
out.
well for free.
And then he recalled into the lurkers and lost his
Uh-huh.
detection. That was if he hadn't built a mothership, I think Protoss may have been able to take it. But so
There
we
goes
are
up
now
Betsy.
an hour into
And
the
only
stream. He's
down
finished 2
44.
games. Jesus. Who's
going to be on my their nerf makes sense. I guess if you don't like Widow Mines.
Way to commit. Does the Widowmine nerf make sense? I guess if you don't like Widowmines.
Yeah, you could have just played it slow in the end as well, instead of going for the A move army.
Very diplomatic, Serral.
Especially after killing my Crater Spire, but I guess he thought I had a backup. Thanks for the sub, Mock Avenger.
It's the same guy.
And EOL Social.
It's probably MaxPax. Like 90%. Okay. Exhausting though. Like, oh my god. No, I think Serral, well, one, it's hilarious, the response. And two, he knows that if he gives any actual opinion, people are just going to run with it. Like, if he's like, I think the Widowmine nerf makes sense, then people are going to be like, ah, see, Zerg Cabal. He can't be like, well, I don't like losing the Clem on ladder or otherwise. Like, What was his response?
I wonder how bad his start was last game, because he did a very low commitment.
He actually,
it
was nice of him to speak in complete sentences.
Building in his main base, that was really bad. His scout, it was 3-gate clave.
It did look
kind
like
of figure it out with the base, base timing obviously, but still.
Yeah, when asked, so he actually, I don't even know why, like, if he wasn't going to answer it, well, it's more funny if he does this, but, like, when asked, like, do you think the Widowmine nerf makes sense? And he said, I think it's good if you don't like Widowmines. End of statement. Like, yeah, you can't disagree. All right, the mining micro battle. Oh my. Don't try this at home. Do not try this. I hear there's a few people who might not like Widowmines.
I'm not train is the work created by him.
How many extra minerals? Well, it's more the mineral flirting between the probe and the drones. So the probe, like the mineral patches, don't care. When they're being mined and another worker comes up, or when they think they're being mined, another worker comes up, they're like, I'm taken. And that worker will try to find another patch. Unless you keep, like, right-clicking and trying to commit. So the probe will flirt with the minerals.
God, I didn't see the tech and I lost the drone. That's absolutely horrific already.
Absolutely horrific. I mean, it is bad. He didn't see if it was a Stargate.
Bad, actually.
It's a tragedy.
Yeah, messing up big
absolute
time
atrocity of a game so far.
Well,
Does Serral just repeatedly get matched?
Not Stargate then, I guess.
You're acting like it isn't intentional by those players.
The pylon is in a very Stargate-esque location.
He already commented on how it's always Clem and this barcode Protoss who shall not be named. But how many barcode Protoss at 6,900 plus?
I guess the Stargate's gonna be a bit late
MMR.
anyways.
Alright.
So, even if it's a Stargate, I should be in time with my Kevin.
Skytoss the only viable late game? Skytoss is how you deal with Broodlords and Lurkers. You can do like Immortal Archon against Lurker, but after enough Broodlords, you can't really get any. You kind of need some air to deal with it because the Broodlords just overwhelm the ground. But the Immortal Archon, especially recently, has been quite successful against like the mass lurker plays, which is why I think Serral went to the Broodlords and then the lurkers, like the other way around, as opposed to lurkers first.
A lot of early game mistakes, taking so much damage there for no exact reason.
Pulled off an insane. Did you not hear him the entirety of last game? Supply block, supply block. Oh, this is absolutely tragic. This is horrible. All right, he pretty much can't lose. 20 minutes later, Serral's victory screen. Like, oh, he played so bad. He had a free win. Like, this is... And you know what? You can't really disagree with the expert, but... No one is more qualified to point out mistakes. Both specifically and in general.
The hive cluster is under attack.
These are actual glaives, right?
Mistake on his part. Still a terrible start for me, obviously. Pretty bad.
He fucked up. It's still bad, though.
If he just didn't let the shade finish, he would have automatically won the game.
Automatically won, like Serral would have just tapped out.
It's pretty much automatically winning this game as well, to be honest.
So, now Serral's going to win 12 minutes from now.
At least I know.
18 minutes, write it down. Jot that down. 18 minutes Serral victory. So now he has to determine whether it's going to be Blink. It's going to be Blink. Okay, it's going to be Blink.
I blocked again.
And how to deal with it. And the struggle is, if you overcommit to units, they just grind you down with a better economy. If you undercommit, you die.
Dude, it's truly not my day. I'm playing actually so horrendously bad. It's not even funny.
Serral, it's horrible. I can barely beat the, like, second or third ranked player in the world. It's truly just a terrible day. I even lost to the rank 1 Terran for a warm-up game.
The hive cluster is under attack. Mutation. Our forces are under attack.
This is definitely MaxPax, though. Wait.
The hive cluster is under attack.
God, the stasis is. He's just triggering them, though. Stasis is like Widow Mines, except it doesn't actually kill anything, and it's way easier to counter. So, like most Protoss things.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh man, I'm bailing. That didn't build.
Under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Okay, storm.
Mineral field depleted.
Did he start a hive? God, that rapid fire.
It's gonna thrown up insane amount.
Oh, he's not. Oh, well, it's done. So I'm gonna go with yes. Then.
This is a really incorrect way to play this map, to be honest.
How did he call Storm? He saw it researching. There
pretty
is an
much
animation.
setting
It's just
myself
really hard to
up
see
for
on
a
Temple
defeat
Archives.
here.
He saw it with the Overseer, though. Like, I guess it could just be Archons still, but, like... For some reason, the Temple Archives is right at the
Setting
end of the base.
myself up for failure here with the way I'm playing on this map.
God. Let's see. Can we get a countdown? It has been 0 minutes since Serral said he was terrible and going to lose the game. Let's see what we can get to. All right.
But if I get a lucky fight, it's possible, I guess.
Huh?
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, look at the position of the spines.
subscriber has been
Trying to funnel
acquired.
there. If you put the spines on the outside, if the zealots go for the drones, they get funneled into the spines. And also, if they go for the outside, well, then they're blocked off from the drones, so I think that's the intent. You see, I'm just like Serral. I say, wow, this is terrible. I'm so bad. I've pretty much already lost. That's like I've got that down, I think. So, like, I've already got that set, which is good.
Forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack.
That's not the whole army. Oh, but he got the base? The Overseer's in the main. Lost the Viper.
Forces are under attack.
Ultras.
Our forces are under attack.
It's been 2 minutes. Of course, he hasn't said anything for 2 minutes, but it's been 2 minutes since he said he was going to lose the game, so things are going better.
Mineral field depleted.
Neutral is still better than horrible. All right.
Mutation complete. Our forces they high
All
class
right.
under metamorphosis.
Now the ultras just walk through the stasis. Oh, but that big counter to the south.
Oh my gosh.
Under attack.
I mean, the tone is there, but he didn't literally say it.
This is tragic already.
No, never mind. 0 minutes. I don't know.
Losing on both sides here. Have really good upgrades at least.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, the fact that his Zerglings were actually beating Zealots in any sort of like near even capacity.
I just don't have enough hotkeys for this kind of.
You don't have enough
Like,
hotkeys. Look
location,
down, like, oh shit.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Now that's an interesting and unique complaint. I'm out of control groups.
Mineral field depleted. Mutation complete.
He's using currently 8 of them. Regularly see 9. I don't know if he ever uses 0. It might be one of those he uses to reset. Because some players will have like a trash group where they intentionally have it on different hotkeys. But. Well,
Well, I got complete. Oh my god, I don't even have my army.
he did forget about 6 ultras there, which was bad. Fungal goes through. Blinding Cloud is
Surprisingly bad
incredible.
this game.
And also, there we go, 0 minutes.
None of these armies hotkey.
That was a perfect fight, except he lost half his ultras at the start, so I guess it wasn't perfect.
Mineral field depleted.
Banelings. Kind of sad here. Another fungal. It's looking real bad, but he's still maxed out, which is what we keep gotta... The infestors are doing so much work here. And he's killing all the... Like, the observers are just kind of... Like, he's
Don't get
still
where my
maxed.
units are.
He's still maxed out. Like,
Mutation.
some of his units are in stasis, but not that many. I guess he's building like 12 ultras right now. 2 ultras, some links. Oh my. Just imploded. Whiff that. But more infestors.
Oh my god, my army is so bad, man. Like, his army is so bad as well. I'm just watching at that. Like, where is my units? I don't get it. Like, I'm so surprised I'm losing to 12 stalkers, 20 stalkers here.
I
Guess
love the way he
I feel
says
like I'm not fighting
stalkers.
with my whole army. Guess I just have so many ultras on the production always.
Oh my god, the blinding clouds. So it's like, Stalkers are horrible. Why are they winning?
Good upgrades as well, but units are just so garbage somehow.
How could they put?
I have units somewhere. I'm maxed out.
I think he has like 100 drones is the
still.
situation. Like he has 100 drones, but he doesn't quite have enough army supply. That might be the issue, like why it never feels like he has quite as many as he should. My army is so bad, but he has Stalkers. Therefore, it should be about even.
Gosh. Don't get where my units are.
It has to be the drones. Like he has to have like 100 drones.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
This game's completely irrelevant at this point.
What does that even mean?
Just gonna attack from the middle.
Field depleted.
Like it's vaguely negative, but
Under attack. The hive
it's kind of unclear. Oh my god, I'm trying to go through here.
mutation complete.
Can't try to find an angle to push from, and that's kind of costing me now my opportunity. There's just too many cannons. I guess I have bailings actually. Should I make?
It's like, I don't know how to deal with cannons. Oh yeah, banelings.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, Serral. There's...
His army is way too good for me to deal with. I need to make rulers, but that's game losing mistake on this map. But
Was it not going to be an 18-minute game? Are we going to the late game?
Mineral
Game losing mistake. Proceeds to build Spire.
maybe with how
forces.
much I have been able to.
Then
do
again,
damage,
everything else seems to be a game losing mistake. So might as well make another one, right?
It could be possible to go rulers.
No,
He's coming already.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, maybe let's see here.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Oh wait, he already has a greater Spire. Of course he does. Well, then what did he build? It didn't make... I don't know. Oh, this is awkward.
Wait, that base is down. Oh my god.
Maxed out. It's terrible.
He actually just pushed this base with that little unit.
Cluster is under attack.
Did it work?
Oh, I guess he can do that.
The recall.
The hive cluster is under attack. Evolution complete.
Popping infestors with the feedback there.
Expanding, actually, that's giving me hope. Let's see if it's going to Tempest. Oh, it's way too many units there.
Well, it looks like we're going... Despite how over this game was over the last 15 minutes, it looks like we're going to the late game.
Oh my god, units everywhere. I don't know, I've been really bad with hotkeys lately somehow.
I've been really bad with hotkeys as world champion.
Field depleted. Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Our forces
It's like, I can't control more than 7 groups at once nowadays. Like, am I washed up? Like, I used to do 8 or 9, easy peasy.
mineral field depleted. Our forces hive cluster is under attack. If the hive cluster is under attack.
I think, like, Serral He has select all army on tab,
Yeah, like I said, making
but I don't think he
rulers on
ever
this map
hits
the
it.
death sentence.
Which is wait. There's no way he has it on tab, right?
The fact that
How
this
does he
game is
switch between groups of units if he has
actually
that on
getting this
tab?
close is
He's clearly not using select
Great
all army,
testament
much
to
to
that
his dismay
statement.
right now.
it's just that my army is too slow. I can't move across. This map's too wide open for this unit.
Our forces are under attack.
Good sense I'll still be.
Like, does he just
Oh,
not
his
switch
ray
between groups of
reflections.
units? Does he always hotkey them
That's true.
differently? Is that why he's so good with spellcasters? He never has more than one in a group at a time. He just has gotten so good at using them all individually, like like a symphony as opposed to like switching instruments, which I think is an appropriate and fanciful metaphor. Yeah, he's just like switching between all his hotkeys for spellcasters instead of like tabbing through.
No detection here.
Our forces are under attack.
He just does it at the right time.
Are under attack. Thespian guys are exhausted. Mineral field depleted.
Mouse wheel? You know, maybe though. Like,
Our forces are under attack.
I think he's winning this game, but it's close because nobody has any money. Somehow we've gotten to this point again.
Is under attack.
Like,
Our forces are under attack.
That was
Like-
unnecessary.
MaxPax doesn't have any income either. He has all the bases locked down. The only base it could be is that
Are under attack.
northern base.
Our forces are under attack.
My god, burrowing drones.
Is under attack.
He's preempting the mothership in the main.
Forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
One zealot. That's how you know Protoss is desperate, when the zealot run by is one zealot. That's either he's hiding something big or he has nothing to hide. This is a big commit with the infestors.
Our forces are under attack.
Ah, Tempest. He's trying to bait. Oh my god, he wasted his
Not much
revelation.
there.
Just grab it. Just grab the.
This is so
Oracle.
risky. I don't know why I'm doing this.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Just grab the oracle. Oh my god. Grabs the archons. Gets an immortal. This is so risky. Wins game. Oh my. He's not gonna get through it though. The Zerglings.
Oh my god, I lost so many units there. It's really bad.
Lost so many units. Check supply.
Our forces are under attack.
187. I don't...
The mineral field depleted.
Obviously rebuilt, but like,
Oh my god, why are my units not responding?
Field depleted. Our forces
I hate it when my units do that too. I think it's a bug. Clearly. Not user error. Oh my god, stutter stepping!
forces are under attack.
Stutter stepping a single Zergling to kill the Nexus. Well. Made it real dramatic. I remember the title of his stream started out as playing until my head explodes. So, with these sort of games, making it this far, I feel, is already a risk.
The Hive cluster is under attack. The Hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Interesting recall.
This is just infinite annoyment.
The Hive cluster is under attack.
I
my
think
God.
he's got it. Oh, he actually he tried to
kills right
cast
there.
Changeling, but he had his infestors selected, and because his
Luckily, I
like
didn't use
repeat
all my
rate is so
energy, but I
high,
did use a good chunk
he
of
used
it.
his microbial. Ah, yes.
Okay, I should just fight. This army is kinda garbage.
What a power move.
Field depleted. Our forces are
As you can
I
tell, so
remember what happened that game.
ecstatic about that victory.
So bad. It's a boring game, to be honest.
Wow.
Yeah, this happened. I genuinely don't know how it took me so long to. This was one of the games that if he would have just played it a little bit more relaxed, he would have never lost this game. Just made like stop this pushing and he would have instantly won the game. If he just goes back any moment here, he wins it instantly. But at this point, he just gave up this whole army. Well, not yet. Still wasn't able to kill it somehow. Finally, when he stepped on creep. And the last fight was just really bad. If he just messed up Immortal Archon more, it's nothing I can do. Thanks for the sub, Goki77.
Casual 7K. Like, we're halfway through the stream. He's played 3 games. I think he takes a break after that. He's like, oh my.
No, he tries are not useless.
Let's see.
Well, the beginning.
Is it MaxPax again?
Well, it's a very unnecessary.
Oh my.
against pros,
ForJumy. Let's see what he does to a 6K
because most
player.
of the time you know what they're doing
1,000
anyways.
MMR difference. Is that smurfing?
For the
No,
most
that's
part.
mid GM. Serral to mid GM is the difference between diamond and silver.
And it's pretty
Like,
expensive early on.
ForJumy is like rank 30, 35 or something overall.
It has more use against Therum, but
Like
even there it's kind of
in
useless.
pro, maybe a little lower, but he is like in the top 50 pro player.
No one really plays OV speed too much. Well, I guess you can play it. Just not that great. Necessarily.
Did I lie? I may have. No, this is just a ladder pleb. I've definitely seen him and stuff. But not particularly high up at the moment. But summary is, let's see what... I like how he just lets the room get dark, by the way.
Thanks for the sub, Duncan Belger.
Is he alt-tabbing?
Duncan Berger. Misread it initially.
He's more dedicated to pronouncing his subnames than I am. And if he pronounces it correctly, then that's not right. Well, it is now. All right. However Serral pronounces your name is how it is now pronounced. Is this going to be the relaxed game that So this might be the boring part of the game where you can sigh because of the existence of this 1v1 battle. And how stressful and exhausting it is while simultaneously being quite boring in the first few minutes. Anyways, but the Overlord placements are something you can actually copy, because the Overlords are something that most players are fast enough to control. Maybe not the lings or the queens or the drones, but the overlords are
Sure,
something
he's
we can all
upgrading
keep up
that
with.
Skin, I have never seen that before. It is spinning at least, so I guess he is upgrading.
Oh,
It's
he
an
doesn't
Oslo
recognize
anyways.
the skin, but he's assuming it's upgrading, which means it's probably not Stargate, but it's some players.
anyways.
So he's looking at the cyber code to see if it's upgrading, because most players will delay their warp gate in order to get their Stargate quicker. But some players will intentionally get warp gate and then go Stargate to throw off the Zerg, even though you'll get the Stargate like 10 seconds later. It's a mind game. It's not a guarantee that he's not going Stargate at all, but it's definitely intended to kind of muddy the waters on it a bit. Also, I'm not sure what skin that is. It looks pretty cool, though. I think those are the Ihan Ri, maybe?
I'm pretty sure he popped the second unit already. I just didn't see why he was. So it ran on his own. It's just an adept.
He put it, the Protoss rallied their adept out the other corner of the gateway and still didn't quite see it. But, of course, he reacted almost immediately. Already Queen's in position to block out an Oracle. Though, it's not guaranteed there is an Oracle, but, like, where else do they need to be?
I'm not sure what his build is. Seems like a 3-gate glaive or something.
It's, yeah, the fake
To see the
Stargate.
oracles.
Well, yeah. Brenda! This little tap on the shoulder. Getting creep in order to get vision in that corner. Wow. Ah! Wait, can you? No, that's not going anywhere else. Also kind of a why not situation. Streaming is exhausting, all right? That's enough. After those 2 games and an hour of gameplay against MaxPax, Serral's like... I don't think I did the best impression of the sigh, but... That creep tumor is in the slightly wrong spot to wall off correctly. Well, he hasn't fucked anything up. No adepts. He's not supply blocked. I wonder how much of it is because, like, if you know you're up against someone who's going to take every advantage, like MaxPax, if he kills 2-3 drones, that could spiral. Whereas against, like, anyone else, he's like, whatever. I'm gonna...
The Hive cluster is under attack.
No, yeah, we've made it 6 minutes without anything being tragic or horrible or horrendous or horrific.
The Hive cluster is under attack.
That wasn't great, but I losing a Queen of Oracles.
Evolution complete.
Going just roach speed. Will you go Hydra Den for lurkers or just Ravager Ling? I always feel like Hydras are good. And then I build Hydras, and that challenges my opinion. Storm.
Pretty storm.
The Hive cluster is under attack.
The Zerg building placement? Why is it better to place your infestation pit at the natural or use your roach horn in the wall? Wait, are those is he going swarm host? So the natural is usually more defensible than the main, because the main mines out between 8 and 12 minutes. It starts mining out at 8 minutes. And it's the most vulnerable to war prisms, so your natural is usually the base that you can most easily defend.
Or he's making
not your main
oracles.
base. And that's why any tech at the natural is usually safer.
Really bad first wave.
But like the roach horn in the wall is just because like if you're up against glaive adepts, the roach horn is easy enough to rebuild, and you want to have an option to wall off, like build another evo chamber in there. But like
Yeah, lost
the
the
roach horn
Serral.
is not a high priority. The infestation pit is a bit higher priority, but like
This is pretty good though.
just
if you don't
generally the
have a
natural is
base.
better. Because especially if you saw the games earlier, Serral lost his main base.
More often than not.
And had to rebuild all of his tech because of like mothership recall, warp prism. Like it's not always build your tech here or there, but your main base is certainly not the most defensible position,
This is
especially in the
way
late
too
game.
far. Wasting so much time here now. This is actually horrific.
Oh no, it's horrific again. It's horrific because he's like 10 seconds late on one of his swarm host waves. That's why, in case you're wondering. An absolute tragedy.
Running head first to my death there. Not optimal.
Agreed.
Our forces are under attack.
Write that down somewhere. Running head first to
Main
your
problem is
death.
just the fact
Not
that he doesn't have
optimal.
an expansion set up,
Evolution complete.
making this extremely comfortable for me.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
What is worse, horrendous or not optimal? That's actually a good question. Probably not optimal, considering the context.
He's actually going carriers of 3 bases. That's extremely uncommon.
Like, because everything's terrible when Serral's playing. But the true tragedy is inefficiency. So, when something is incredibly inefficient, well, that is by far the worst possible thing.
Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster
Oh no, the war prism.
under attack.
And this is why we don't build your lurker den in the main, said Winter.
It's really bad.
Thank you for the demonstration. And the spire as well.
Depleted.
Well, he saved that
My
one.
lurker there was really bad. Just getting infinite value out of these storms, but I guess he only has actually
There's gonna be like one
only has
carrier,
actually one
but you could really feel the difference in this game.
target because I killed the other one.
It's just Protoss wasn't able to get
Yeah, just
anything.
staying on
Serral
3 bases
just
like
maxed
this.
out
This
and is
armor
just
location is really bad.
laying
I
into
have
him
to
now.
very passively all the time, and this is just too far back.
Now he's coaching him, of course.
Depleted.
It's like you gotta do something. Oh, I like that. Something. The cloak. What a save.
Just be careful he doesn't get on my side for free.
Mineral field.
Was that an accidental burrow? Do they regen faster if you don't have tunneling claws well burrowed? I guess.
Evolution.
I think it's just the roaches, though.
That can die. I don't really want
Are under attack.
those units anymore.
Ah!
Complete.
That can die. Runs it into stasis.
Oh my god, how am I not seeing this?
He doesn't have his overlord quite in position, I don't think, on the left.
Back with everything here.
Oh, loses the greater spire. So far, this game is not over because he decided
Yeah,
to
I made
build
double lurker
all of
then.
his tech in the main. That is the only reason that he hasn't been able to close it out yet, is he didn't have the lurker upgrades. And now he lost his spire. But... yeah. Which, if there's enough carriers and his spire is too late, then that becomes problematic. Like, that's approaching enough carriers there.
Our forces are under attack.
Actually getting a little bit worried here.
That's what I said. Though the swarm hosts are still getting work done. He's just gutting the attack. Like, I think you gotta go all in. Like, at this point, you just go. Oh, he lost the oracles. But there's no anti-air. Like, he doesn't have any corruptors. Like, hydras are not optimal. Queens are also... Oh, he burrowed his hydras!
Oh, where are my units are? I actually lost this counter attack.
3 years.
The
Happy
classic
birthday,
build a
Win.
bunch of carriers and
Oh
A
my
move strat. He's
gosh.
gonna lose so much MMR.
I even said, well, I'm not sure if I'm dead yet, but I don't think actually so. But
So, you see, what he wasn't doomer enough this game.
Our forces are under attack.
well, we'll see, I guess.
He's super supply blocked, which means he can't actually reinforce with much of an army. The storms are required. Well, actually, no. He's gonna be fine. Never mind.
Saying that what he did doesn't really work, and then I lost to it, so it's great.
Well, when you lose your spire, before, like, with no upgrades and no corruptors, and they go mass carrier, it is indeed bad. Pro tip. Yeah, this is a game. I don't think Serral gains any MMR. He is 1,000 ahead. So he could lose up to like 100, but I'm not even confident that he'll gain anything for winning. It may be 1. So, like, it's all risk and essentially no reward in that sense. But just wasn't quite enough. Oh my.
New subscriber detected.
Thank you, Boblin.
Happy birthday.
Depleted.
Ah, the Sporcher. And here we go again. Every game. Sarah's like, this is supposed to be the easy one. And now here we are. He's like, this was supposed to be the comfortable victory. And now we go into minute 16 and he has to defend against the Mothership Sky Toss. Again.
Evolution complete. Our forces are under attack.
So, Serral's ladder experience is just like yours. Just maybe a little higher APM. Is what this means.
Oh my, I lost both of my Vipers.
He lost all their energy, but effectively.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, the lurker.
Evolution.
What is he looking? Oh, he got caught. Is he? Yeah, they're a little out of position. He didn't expect. There's like no creep,
Mineral field.
so he has no vision.
Oh,
It's
it
so
is
dark.
only ages ago. It's always been just 2 hours this match. Actually.
Thank you, Mr.
Your
Holland,
dedication will be rewarded.
for subscribe. How you doing, Joe? He just keeps burrowing a lot of units he doesn't mean to. Like Hydras. That is very frustrating when I have. There's a queen burrowed in there. Like, that is very annoying to deal with because, like, you have 2 different burrow keys and. Actually, I'm not sure if he uses 2 different burrow keys.
Our forces
Where are you going, Larkers? Oh, Warp Prism. Here we go again. Shit. Nidus. And the Greater Spires.
Oh my gosh. This is so bad, actually. I'm gonna lose that.
He's gonna lose the Greater Spire now.
This game is just horrible. I'm actually getting... This is such some bad game, actually. I lost my Greater Spire for the 10th time in a row.
Third.
But now I can make Crew Lords. Takes me about 5 minutes to reinstall that deck.
You know that it's close enough. It's a little over 3 minutes. 71 seconds for both the Spire and the Greater Spire, I believe. So like that's a little over 2 minutes, but it feels like 5 minutes. Just like it feels like 10 Greater Spires. Wonder if Serral ever gets bored. Literally in the second game of the night, he said, I wish I could play some relaxed games instead of just these two people, Clem and the Barcode. So now he's playing against a different player. And here we are.
He's actually in an insane spot.
Oh my. Oh wait, he didn't one-shot it. Oh no. Like the break point on those corruptors is so important.
Just one push here and you're doing pretty good, man. He's giving up all his...
He has to reinstall that
Carrier.
Lord text
It's really
though.
bad for him now. Like getting really bad. It's still very good. For
Yeah,
him,
it's just
so-
Serral is just so experienced at this phase of the game. Getting bullied by the Protoss,
Insanely rich
but still
for
not
sure,
dying.
But he's expanding somewhat. Actually, just realized that he doesn't have those bases here, so that's pretty bad for him. Just taking it now. Killed it earlier.
Doesn't play against Raynor. Maybe he played too early in the day for Raynor. So like before 8 p.m.
Our forces are under field depleted. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
I don't know, Kev. Ooh, that was bad. That's a lot of damage.
He's doing a good job of blocking my Niduses.
Oh, and another Mama recall.
Evolution complete.
To get some fruits out.
He manually selected the hurt. Well, I guess all the corruptors are hurt, so it didn't really matter. God, why? This is. You know, I feel like this on stream a lot too, with like half the MMR, give or take, but actually not too far off. It's like I just can't, like, even when I win, I just can't end the game. It's just
Well, we start getting some Ling upgrades. They're my best mineral only unit anyways.
Wow, he's killing all the probes. That's way too many probe kills.
In a very all-in spot by not defending this. Or moving away from them, I guess.
Yeah, what's up with that? Are you saying that players can make mistakes? No, only Serral makes mistakes. Everyone else is perfect until they're not.
Didn't realize this army was there. This is not going.
Can't believe this is another.
To be honest with these games right now, it's.
What did he?
17
Did
in a
he
row
just say
pretty much.
disgusted?
This is not going.
These are some horrible games today, though. These are the worst kind of games to play.
Our forces are under attack.
Didn't realize this army was there. This is not going.
Like, he's just getting, like, he's playing Sky Toss. The
Kinda
first game.
exhausted to be honest with these games right now. It's
Exhausted.
17 in a row pretty much.
Our forces are under attack.
So, game one, he lost to straight up to Clem. And now, 3 games in a row, he's played 20 plus minute Sky Toss games.
Mineral field depleted.
Broodlings benefit from melee upgrades. The Brood Lords benefit from air upgrades.
Is under attack.
Nidus SR is costing me insane amounts of money.
Oh, not the Greater Spire again. I don't think you'll get it this time. Wait, what?
Oh,
No.
I have all my lurkers on don't shoot mode. Great.
Don't shoot mode. Which is, you know, accurate, but also hilarious. I don't know why he did. That's a misclick right there, I think. Wait, what's your plan? Where's that? He pulled in the... He pulled in the mothership, and the mothership said... And I took offense to that. The corruptors weren't there.
Base.
My god, 23 minutes. And it's not a guaranteed victory at all here for him. Like, he doesn't have much gas in the bank. It's a real... Also, I'll never get over lurks. Such an efficient way to say lurkers. It sounds amazing.
Everything sounds...
My god, mass Archon. Where the lurks are on the wrong side. Oh, the Broodlords. The mothership is pretty tanky. It was killing so much. Seems like another one of those that, like, he's gonna win, but he's gonna lose a little bit of himself every time he does so. Oh my. If you want Serral's stream to get hyped up about playing some ladder games, well, I've got some bad news for you.
So long, guys.
Well. Well, that's an interesting recall. Just the Immortals. Well, here we are. 26 minutes and counting. And Serral hasn't been able to really dismantle the Sky Toss.
So much money in these Nidus that it's actually ridiculous.
The probes ran away.
Not sure if it's worth it, but I guess I'm getting pretty decent damage with them as well.
Well, like, it's so hard to actually fight Serral's army as Protoss. But it's just... Especially if he's landing everything. Oh no! Sir Richard and the Brethren! The Swarmos are finally dead. Though I think he doesn't really care about him anymore. The Swarmos have lived for like 16 minutes. Maybe more, like 18. Oh, it's exhausting to watch because, like, I want to skip to the end and just see how it ends, but, like, the details are very important in how we got there. But at the same time, are they, though? Would Serral not win a straight-up engagement? Templar. He has to mitigate the Templar.
Is it on the lock maneuver there?
Oh no, the
That's really bad. I don't know why
infestors
I
didn't
parked without my
participate. Well, there's your straight up
Vipers.
engagement. He didn't. Serral didn't bring the infestors in with the fight, and without the infestors, the corruptors lose. Like,
Guess I'm just getting exhausted here.
did he just use select all army to select? Wow, that's a.
Gonna be
He used
easy
it
to
to
select
organize his
five,
hotkeys, but that's a pretty desperate scenario.
Just unnecessary hard.
Parasitic bomb. He's gonna crush this now, right? He's still gonna win. But 29 minutes later, how much MMR? Take a guess. Does he remove the screen before we can see it? Because he could hide it if he's quick enough.
I think he realizes how rich I am.
He realizes how rich I am. Serral, 3,000 minerals and 18 gas. But how do you fight the Broodlords? Or even the Corruptors here. GG.
Not rich, but I have a lot of units, more like.
0 probes to 12 drones. Wow. I like the darkness.
He just stayed on 3 bases and got like a
How
good carrier
appropriate.
push with that.
The Black Mirror.
I don't think I should have had any
As he's
trouble there,
scrolling
but
back, like
really bad of his predecessor.
It's about time.
Alright. Moment of truth. He gains 3.
Thanks for the sub, Soda Prush. Soda.
3 MMR.
Sopa
Almost
Trush.
1 per 10 minutes.
And we better 188 see.
Okay.
More games here. I don't know how I'm miss hotking all the time. Please, glass
As he won every game. He keeps winning.
pull. Well, it's
Is this Terran? Oh, it's Zerg. Did Rainer wake up? Oh, he turned the light.
good dog hair
Lambo.
around me.
Bro, Travager. I want to see one more Terran game. Nope. Nope, it was just Clem. It was just Clem to start the day, and that was it.
High Templars. That one actually did.
Did he
There's only
lose?
like 4 Vipers.
Wipers.
Because he's
Oh.
ran through me.
I want to see his end statement.
Thanks for the sub, IBASC2.
He actually went up like 50 MMR. He lost to Clem and it looks like won every single other game. But does it feel like winning?
I'll stop the stream there.
And that's it. That's enough. Gotta take some notes on how to outro.
No, not tomorrow. I don't think I can handle that.
3 out.
But yeah, thanks for watching as per usual. And see you next time when that ever is. I don't really know. I don't have any plans, so to say. But
Wow.
yeah,
The contrast with this dramatic screen.
thanks for watching and see you again.
And that's it. And then it ends.